boys and girls, and welcome back to finally a new video and finally a new commentary about stuff that I built. And if you've seen the last episode I uploaded, which was like a speed build from this little, let's call it rustic sci-fi diner, coffee shop, whatever, you may or may not know that I have started like a new little project. In the end, that's gonna be a whole park file with a lot of different themed areas. And for this one, I just found a style which I really like to build. It's kind of sci-fi-ish, I'd say, but with a little twist. I think I sprinkled a lot of steampunk in there and mixed it up with sci-fi. I'm mainly using, as you can see, like these orange light brown tones and dark greens. And yeah, this is gonna be the area called Testlands. Maybe I come up with a more clever name in the future, but I'll take it since it's a test for sure. And yeah, why don't we get started? I mean, in the background I'm already building as crazy, and for this part we're gonna start to integrate our first flat ride for Testlands, which is this crazy scrambler machine. I'm not really sure what's like the official in-game name for it, but as you can see, it's like a round flat ride. So we have to build, we don't have to, but I like to build round shapes, or at least a round base for it as well. And the way I always tackle that is I'm gonna put one of these walls on one end, copy it or advanced copy it to the exact other side, and then I select both again, press G to deactivate like the turning axis, the snapping point of the turning axis, and just go around till I reach the end again. Yeah, that's all the magic. And of course, as you saw, I didn't work that clean, let's call it that way, so I had to rearrange there a little bit. But I always keep those walls in individual groups, like the green lights you see going around are one group, the walls are another group itself, so I can easily just select the group I want to get a bit more better fitting into the build, and don't have to select like what's the piece count in this, I guess like 30, 40 walls, stuff like that. So yeah, that spares me a lot of time. In the little area you see right there, which I created by just basic shapes to get like a rough hang of the layout itself, is gonna build a little scene there, which you may or may not see, depending on how fast the flat ride goes, where we could do like, I was thinking about a gas station in the same style, where like spaceships can fuel up again, and of course I'm gonna include a lot of clutter, a lot of rubble to not give it that clean sci-fi look, but like this, yeah, I call it rustic sci-fi or rustify, could be another term for that. Yeah, it's not gonna be polished, high-end, clean sci-fi. It's gonna have a more dirty, worn-in look. And I know talking about realism isn't up to discussion here, but I always love to let my builds feel like naturally lived in, if that makes sense. So every spot that looks a bit more used than another next to it, it all should have a sense why or why not exactly this point has more use, more tear and wear over the years. I guess you know where I'm coming from. Next up is one of my favorite things, as you know me. Okay, that sounded a bit ironic, but I really love steps, including rock and foliage work. So I'm getting a bit started here to create like a natural base for the flat ride itself. And I also use these corals in the little diner, and I thought they had the perfect alien-esque shape and look for the thing I was looking for. I'm gonna include a lot of quote-unquote normal foliage, as well as you've seen with the little red tree, which is now hidden. There it is, just peeking over the wall. Because I just want to, even if it's sci-fi, I want to include like normal natural foliage like bushes, trees, and of course all the little corals you've seen as far. And now we're hopping right to the next step. I think you know my building style by now. If not, I always build where my attention takes me in the end. So I think my thought process there was, okay, I've done enough rock work for now. I'm getting a bit bored of it. Let's hop on to the next step, which was the biggest struggle in the recording I did, because I never really did a custom flat ride design before, and I didn't find the copy or mirror option. So you can all see me struggling here to just copy and paste each individual car and align it again with wonky axes. I cut out like 10 minutes there. I know I said I don't do major cuts and editing before, but in this case it was like a recording going like 20 minutes, just me struggling, and I just wanted to spare you all the process of this. I mean, this one even on, I guess, 5 times speed is even long enough, but I think it's turned out very great in the end. And yeah, I could have designed each car different, but I mean, hey, that's okay enough for me. And yeah, here you see I finally found the mirror and what's the other setting called? Mirror and symmetry type, so we could easily finish decorating this flat ride in just a few minutes. And as always, I don't really have a plan before I hit my recording. In this case, I just had a rough idea I went with. I knew which pieces I wanted to use, and those sci-fi pieces are great. I love working with them, and they get easily combined with like all the aquatic stuff for a nice blend and mixture, which always looks a bit steampunky or industrial. But yeah, I guess you know where I'm coming from when calling this build a mix between those styles. And so far I love working with it. It's a style which you can very quickly see like progress, and you've done something. And yeah, it's depending on your individual building style, of course, but with these pieces you see like results very fast. And I'll let you enjoy a bit of rock working once again. Yeah, nothing really interesting or crazy building techniques there. Just piling a few rocks together, rotating them around from time to time, change their scaling size so they don't look like copy and pasted, and yeah, plop a few corals on there, another tree there, just for the feel. And I already could see adding a lot of mist effects around here, and since we're working in a pack file, once again, we have all the terrain tools and of course the brushes, kinda handy. And it doesn't look like much, but this build took me 2 or 3 hours. Of course cut down in a speed build, and I see the end of the video approaching very soon. So this build is gonna be of course in more individual parts. And so yeah, this is part 1 of who knows how many parts. Here's the quote final result, and yeah, thank you all for watching, take care and see you soon.